O'Connor was not on the ice this morning.
Who's that?
Logan O'Connor.
Yeah, he was a little under the weather this morning. He'll be fine for tonight, though.
Coach, you told us probably a couple months ago now in regards to Val that as much as you guys need to see some things from Val, there need to be some forgiveness and some healing in the room for you guys to move forward. Are you happy with where the group is at in regards to Val and vice versa?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, he's been here for 3 weeks now, and been talking to our guys, and we know where Val's at. He's in a good spot, and we're excited to have him back.
Does this feel like a completely different team, getting so much firepower for one game?
It's going to change a lot because, everything changes. Power plays, penalty kills, 5-on-5 lines for the most part. So it's exciting because we get, like you said, a lot of the offensive firepower and guys that are difference makers, 5-on-5 and on special teams back in the lineup. So it's going to change a lot of things.
How ready are these guys to step into these roles? Maybe Joe on the top line, Val on the second line.
Neither one. Joe's not going on the top line, and Val's on the second line. But he's ready. Like, Joe's been skating a long time too. He's just waiting for his body to feel right so he's able to play the way he has to play. So I don't see it any different than, say, Lecky. He stepped in right away, made an impact. I expect them all to be ready, or they won't get as much ice time as they normally do.
How unique is what Val can do at his size?
Yeah, very unique. There's not many guys in the league that are his size and his skating ability and his strength and speed that can finish like he does. So and the 200-foot game is exceptional. So I'd say it's very rare.
Eustace in that today?
Yeah.
But sounds like those guys going with Casey. How much of a boost can this be for just Casey to surround him with that talent?
I'm excited for him because he's had a good start to the season, especially from a production standpoint. And now he's getting like a couple elite wingers on his side. So I expect a lot out of that line now, and I'm sure he's excited for the opportunity to play with those guys and those guys with him. So I'm really, that's the line that I'm going to be watching the closest.
Coach, how proud are you of this group to be above 500 at this point in the season with so many guys missing up until now?
Yeah, I'm happy with where we're at in the standings. And I'm more happy with the way that we've started to play now over the course of the last couple of weeks especially.
You've mentioned, you use that phrase like non-negotiables all the time, but does your expectations for the team change now? Like the results, your expectation for the results, is that
Yeah. Yeah, the expectation for the results change. The expectations for the way we work and conduct our business doesn't. So that's the focus. And we don't focus on the result, right? We expect a lot out of our guys, and now with the lineup that we're going to put on the ice starting tonight, the guys coming in, they have a responsibility to play the same way all the other guys did, and the guys that were playing the right way have the responsibility to continue to play the right way.
What stands out to you in Washington outside of Alex Ovechkin?
They're putting the puck in the net like crazy. First in expected goals for, first in goals for. They've been highly dangerous off the rush and highly dangerous in ozone play. So their offense is ticking at a rate like no one else in the league right now. So we got to be ready to check, continue to do the things that we've been doing. And LA was a really dangerous, powerful offensive team too so far this season. We did a nice job the other night defending, and we'll have to do another really good job here tonight.
As a hockey lover, to have MacKinnon and Makar on their historic pace in their prime, and then also have the second all-time leading goal scorer on the other side. I mean, to have all that on one ice.
Yeah. Well, it's good. I mean, it's an exciting game. I think whenever you get stars matched up, playing each other, and it's not always, right? Like, there's some deep teams out there without, like, superstars. Not many, but a player with the likes of Ovechkin, and then you got the young guy coming up, not really young anymore, MacKinnon. I think it makes for a great storyline again. But for me, the focus is always about Avs against Caps, not one-on-one or a couple stars against a couple other stars. So our focus stays the same, but it's certainly exciting to watch if you're a fan.
Gabe was out there buzzing around this morning during skate, and it's obvious he gets some of the other players kind of juiced up and laughing. Does he have that same effect for the coaches?
Yeah, no, it's great to see him out there. I mean, usually when he's out there, you start wondering what it would be like to have him back, We're not quite there yet, but I think anytime he gets on with the ice with their guys and he's around the room more, it helps.
Does that energy from him and the guys coming back just really intensify this game that much more?
I hope it does. I can't say for certain yet.
Any last ones? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yep.
Having been out quite a few games, are you just kind of jumping back in, feeling that connection? Are you ready for that? I mean, I know you didn't miss that many games, but...
Yeah, I mean, I didn't miss too many games. I've only been out 10 or 12 days or so, should be fine.
Is this almost like a completely different team? I mean, to have serious firepower all come back like this is rare.
Yeah, the team's been playing great. But, to add Val and Drew back, top 6 guys here, we've turned into a scary team, and hopefully we can click tonight and get the snowball heading downhill.
How dangerous can you guys be when you're fully healthy?
I think we showed it last year. We're a great team. We have a lot of depth here, and just happy to be able to play again, and excited for tonight.
And how excited are you to come back and make your return in front of these fans?
Yeah, I can't wait. It's a great fan base. It's a sports town, so can't wait for tonight.
You've shifted around a lot.
First game of the season is not what you look for when you're training in summer, and it's just nice to get back. The training staff did a great job, and excited.
This is one of those things where Jared said initially you're going to miss a couple games and reevaluate. Is it something that just maybe wasn't responding to treatment? Or?
No, not really. It was pretty much the whole time it took. Obviously I was hoping it was going to be a week and a half earlier, but it wasn't, and now I'm ready to go.
Is there added excitement knowing it's not just you returning to the lineup, you have Val and Woody as well?
Yeah, it's cool. It's weird that we all come back on the same day, to be honest with you, but it's nice to have, obviously, we had a lot of injuries to start the season, and it's nice to have a lot of guys coming back, and the team's done a good job with everything we had to deal with early on in the year, and as time goes on, we're getting all bodies back and players back.
How proud are you of this group to be able to be above 500, considering all that you've done?
Exactly. I think a group has done a very good job. Whoever was in the lineup, up and down, did a very good job, and especially the last couple of weeks where I think our game defensively is very good, and just got to hopefully the new guys just keep doing that.
Jonathan, going all the way back to junior, you've had a great connection with Nate, being dominant on the ice, you guys are both out there. When did you first know that you two were going to be able to be so successful on the ice?
I don't think it took that long, but obviously I came in as a 16-year-old, and it was a new league for me, so it took me a couple of months to get used to the league a little bit, but when I got that figured out, me and Nate had a connection pretty quickly on the ice. Obviously he's a hell of a player, easy to play with, and could change the game on his own.
And then this is your first home game of the season. How excited are you to play in front of these fans?
Yeah, it's been great. Obviously, this just, like I said, to play one game and be on the IR was not what you're looking for when you're training in the summer, but just come back and play at home. It's tough watching from the sideline, but the crowd's always good here, and it's going to be a fun night.
I know you mentioned it's tough watching from the sidelines, but of course the lines tonight are going to change a bunch. What can you say about the younger guys who have come up, maybe from the AHL, and the way that they perform?
They've done a great job. Some of them look like veterans, to be honest with you. You look at Ivan. I know it's his first year in the NHL, if you want to say. He played last year in the A, but hell of a player, very smart, and I think every guy's looked at the details of how they're very mature, even though it's their first couple games. Same with Prishrov, he played very hard and well, so a lot of the guys that have come in have stepped in and helped our team.
It's always tough coming back after you've missed so many games. I talked to MacKinnon, coming back in and, with that adjustment, and obviously he pretty much got over it in the first period. So are you hoping to
Hopefully it's gone by the first period,
But,
you try to get your shift shorts. You don't want to extend your first couple of shifts so it lingers towards the period. Every player that's hurt has to deal with that stuff of coming back. You can't really You could bike all you want, you could train all you want. It's not a hockey game, and yeah, it's going to take a couple of shifts, but I'm sure I'll be fine.
It's definitely tough watching from the sideline.
Yep.
How do you feel like you were still able to be part of the team and be a presence in the room?
Yeah, you just try to be around, but sometimes you don't want to be too much around because you're not playing, you're not in every meeting. It's something that's not fun for anyone, any sport, when you're not going on the road, you're not going on the plane, you're not hanging out with the guys at dinner, you're not playing the hockey games. So it's very hard, but I think the group did a good job and training staff did a great job, getting me back as soon as possible.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Obviously, when you don't go on the road,
You got it.
spend time watching.
Excited to have him back.
Nate, you told us on the media day that you guys didn't need to see anything in particular from Val. You're just excited to have him back. How nice has it been to have him in the room, and now he gets to get in the lineup tonight?
Yeah, he's our friend. I mean, he's a great guy to be around. He's just a great teammate. Obviously, a hell of a player, and really happy he's back. And it's a big boost for us for sure.
Cale talked about how supportive you guys are, and just want to see Val mentally and physically ready to come back. Do you feel like he is ready?
I hope so. I mean, he looks good. He looks great. He's healthy. He's happy. I mean, you'd have to ask him that, I guess. But it seems like he's in a great mood and great place. And yeah, I'm sure he's really excited to do what he loves again.
Maybe the addition of these three players is of course going to change the mindset a bit. I know Nico after the last game was quick to thank the younger players who have stepped up in the absence of all those top guys. What does it mean to you to have those younger guys come in and play the way that they did while you were missing key players?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, those guys played hard, and they'll be back. I mean, it's just guys are going to get hurt again, and there's going to be changes. And I'm sure it sucks going from the NHL back down, but they were awesome, and definitely guys that are looking to get better, and they're awesome for us.
Thanks so much, Nate. Back in the lineup, not just us, asking you about it theoretically.
I mean, it's great. Yeah, anytime you can add somebody back, let alone three guys back, is a big boost. So, yeah, hopefully they can get into the game early tonight. But, they've all been kind of out for a little bit now, so yeah.
How's it been with Val back around?
It's been great. Yeah, obviously he adds a huge presence to our team, so to have him back is going to be huge, and we're excited.
Aside from just the guys that you get back on the ice as skilled players, hockey's such a family, it's a brotherhood. Is it nice to just have the boys back in the room and kind of have those old feels?
For sure. I mean, it can be tough for individuals when you leave a team, especially when you get injured and something like that, and you're not coming on the road and things. But for us, I feel like we try and take care of that relatively well, and these guys have done a great job kind of coming right back in and working hard and making sure they're hopefully ready to go for tonight.
Without going too far down the road, have you guys, we talked to you guys at media day, seen everything from Val. You guys have kind of moved on beyond everything that happened.
Yeah, I think there's not much that needs to be said. I think for Val, he's got to make sure he's in the right mental state, and that he's gotten himself to this point, making sure that he's done all the correct things too. And we're excited to have him back. It's always great to have him around the room.
Can you say that you want to see that you guys are obviously supportive and want to see that he's in the right mental and physical state? Do you feel that he is and ready to hit the ice and just get right back in it?
For sure. Seeing him here every day, I think he's in a good place right now. And at the end of the day, it's up to the individual. Obviously, he's got to put himself, like I just said, in a great spot, and he's done the work for whatever the last, 6 months and so. So, no, it's great to see where he's at now. It seems like he's a happy guy, so it's good.
Thanks so much. Thank you.